before that, me and young Noah started a ministry called Dirty Work Ministries, probably 2010. And how that ministry started was basically both of us come from similar environments, and we would go to those places and any other place really wherever the Lord may lead us to do it, and we would witness and just do stuff in the community, do outreaches or whatnot. And the more we saw us out there doing it, we noticed that a lot of people in the church really weren't going out there. If they do something, they'll go drop some clothes off or have a little cookout, and that's it. But they weren't building with the people. They weren't out there continuously like doing life with the people. And it was kind of like the dirty work of the ministry, per se. So we were in the parking lot at McDonald's, and we were just talking. We were like, man, we need to call this Dirty Work Ministries. We were just laughing about it, then it stuck. And that was like 2010, and the things that God has done these last 6 years, it's been crazy, man. Oh, definitely. That was really the basis of the ministry at first, because hip-hop being probably the most influential thing in our culture, in our world today. We use music as a tool. I was doing like mixtapes in the community or whatnot, using them like gospel tracks pretty much to get the word out. And God has just been opening more and more opportunities for us to minister. It's crazy because most of the shows that I get are outreach events, and I don't know how it's happening, but obviously God is doing it. But I'm always invited to these places where they're outside in the middle of some projects or some church in the urban neighborhood where a lot of crime and drugs are going on, and they find us and they say, hey, we want you to come out. God has been doing amazing things. I was at a church in College Park on Godby Road, one of probably the roughest neighborhoods in Atlanta. And when we pulled up to the show, there was a young man outside. I saw him walking up and down the street. He was obviously doing something. He looked kind of suspicious, but everybody did over there at that time. And we were doing the concert on the inside of the building. And he heard the music. When I was up rapping doing the song, he heard the music. And he came in and he saw what was going on. It was a church event. And while I was up performing, he said he heard something that was said. And he went to the pastor and told him that he wanted to be saved, that he wanted to give his life to the Lord. And he gave his testimony. He said he was outside. He had some girls that were outside. He was a pimp. He was a pimp, and he was a drug dealer. And he was outside. That was his strip. That was like his territory. And he came in and gave his life to the Lord, like that night. And hopefully they kept building with him, and they really just did what they had to do. But it was just crazy to see the Lord just move in that way. It's 100 different situations I could just tell you about, man. Just drug dealers I know who, guys is out here losing family members and different things, and that wake-up call just kind of hit them. And they'll call me in the middle of the night crying, just like, man, I'm listening, man. I'm tired of this life and this and that. And it's just crazy to see what God is doing, man. And that's my motivation more so than anything. I think rap is, for me, more so is a tool. I would love to do it for a living like anybody would, but in my life, it's more so of a tool of ministry to reach the people.